My dear friends, today I am uploading a video of phacoemulsification surgery in grade 4 NS cases. In this case, while I was making a right-sided side port, because of leakage in the wound, chamber becomes shallow. That's why I decided not to make left-sided right side port right now. I stained the enter capsule with 0.6% tripendium dye, washed it, and then injected 2% HPMC. Now I am making left sided side port C. After making both sides side port, now make a adequate size rhexis. I am making a rhexis by using 26 gauge band tip needle cystotome. See how I am completing this rhexis. At this point of time, rhexis run away. Now I am trying to manage it. How I am managing it? Let's see. There are two options. We can use a rhexis forceps from 12 o'clock position, or another option is this what I am doing. Yes, now I succeeded to bring it in its proper plane, and rhexis is almost completed. After completing the rhexis, make a 2.8 size main port by using this steel keratome. Now do the hydro procedures, hydrodissection. Hydrodelineation is not possible in such type of hard cataract. Then inject the HPMC and rotate the nucleus. Yes, this rotation indicate that there is no corticocapsular adhesions. Spread some HPMC over the corneal surface and now start the emulsification. In this case, I am using blunt chopper. See how I am doing this modified direct chop. In this case, after emulsifying some superficial cortex, I am making a trench. At this point of time, I am in US1 mode where the power is only 60, vacuum is 200, and flow rate is 70. Now go to the US2 mode, rotate the nucleus 180 degree like this, embed the phaco tip, hold the nucleus and divide it into two heminuclei like this. Now rotate it again about 45 degree, embed the phaco tip, hold the nucleus piece and divide it into two another heminuclei. At this time, I am using phaco power 80, vacuum is 300 and flow rate is 80. Rotate another heminuclei, embed the phaco tip at the center and then chop it into two pieces. Now emulsify every piece of nucleus one by one, bring it from periphery to the center, and then emulsify. Because of solubility of the fluid, all pieces of the nucleus coming towards the phaco needle. Now inject HPMC and then remove the remaining cortex with the help of synco cannula. You can use bimanual or coaxial one. During removing of these cortical fibers, you should always face the aspiration port towards the corneal endothelium. I am removing some incisional cortex by using this right side port. Since it is very small in size, that's why it is better to enlarge it like this. Now remove some incisional cortex like this and then remove some cortical fibers which are present at below the right sided side port. After removing all the cortex or all the cortical fiber, now implant the IOL. Inject some HPMC. Patient is moving his eye. Here, now see a small piece of nucleus is still present inside the AC, just near the wound. I am trying to bring it out by using this lens dialer. Even after small piece is still inside, I plan to implant first intraocular lens, then I will remove it later on. Implant the IOL in such a way that the leading haptics should go into the bag and then dial the trailing haptics with the help of right sided side port. Now wash the HPMC or remove the HPMC completely. That nuclear piece is also removed. After removing HPMC completely, now inject 0.1 ml pilocarpine and 0.1 ml preservative free moxifloxacin. Since I don't put the bandage post-operatively, that's why I use pilocarpine. Now hydrate the wound, do the final lavage, and then do the Sheddle test. Now this is final lavage. Pupil is constructed and thus surgery is completed. Thank you very much for watching this video. Your suggestions are always welcome.